But wait a minute. Yeah, we're not going to leave without seeing one woke person try to check Tish.
There are no trans kids. There are just children. Stop transforming children. No one can make a decision that young.
I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble and the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well. You see who's on the screen right here, y'all. Fartwell, the guy who's running for governor in California. Oh yeah, where he's up there doing this little town hall meetings and he doesn't expect for anybody to show up there and call him out on his wokeness. He think that he has complete freedom to push whatever woke ideology because he's out in California. Who's going to oppose me if I embrace all kind of stupidity? Well, remember that lady who got mad because she went into the bathroom and saw that man in there with his tallywhacker? And then the Jim Gold's Jim kicked her out. Tish, yeah, she's going on a rampage. She's going around picking off all of these Democrats by asking them face to face, what are you going to do about this? Calling him out. Now, she's going in these environments and she's going in really bubble wrap with a whole bunch of infinity stones of wokeness. So these guys now got to tread carefully. They don't want to offend the black gay woman, but they also don't want to throw the transgender community under the bus. And I love what she's doing. I support her campaign of pain. She got a campaign of pain. So now let's see how this dirtbag go ahead and handle her directly addressing him on this social stupidity.
Not allowed in the women's room anymore. We need to know.
No woman should be harassed in a locker room.
No woman should be harassed in a locker room. You see? See, this is that politician jargon, that garbage, to where I'm going to answer the question without answering it. I'm going to go ahead and try to pretend that whatever your hurt, your feeling was, whatever your experience was, you shouldn't have had to endure it. But I'm not going to call out the problem. I'm not going to condemn the person that came in there with a tallywhacker and got mad at Tish because she recognized it. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to pretend to empathize with you, support you without supporting you, without addressing really what you're getting at. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to be slicking like a weasel, but she ain't going to let it happen.
Answer straight. Are there going to be women? Straight. Are you against men in women's locker rooms and sports? That's all you need to answer.
Yeah, that's all you need to answer, Dirty Dim. See, they're the reason why you got the big baby beluga in the women's sport right there. They're the reason. See, instead of being a responsible politician and person in society, Teresa, absolutely, that is ridiculous. You should have never had to experience that. And instead of saying, let's get these people some mental help. Okay, instead of doing that, yeah, they spent too many years investing in the trans movement. Now he's stuck. He's stuck. And he tried to weasel out. She no answer clearly, directly. Do you condemn it?
I'm telling you, I don't want men harassing in women's locker room.
I know.
That should not happen.
It's happening all around America. There are 45.
Notice what he's saying. You should not have been harassed in a women's locker room. That shouldn't have happened. No, you should have said that man should not have been allowed in a woman's bathroom. That's what she's looking for. That's the answer that I'm looking for, but you can't give it to us because you are stuck on woke. Yeah, you know if you say that, boy, you would invoke the wrath of all the woke folks. So now she ain't gonna let it go.
And there are 45 men in the women's prisons right now, raping them, taking them out like chickens. The trans men are not women, and they're raping women.
Oh! See, now, he don't know what to do with this. He wasn't expecting Tish to show up in his little town hall meeting and give a speech. And guess what? He can't even tell her to sit down because she's a black, gay woman. And she's upset and angry. Boy, we ain't never seen Eric Fartwell look this passive. Yeah, you see him out there talking about Trump. He tries to pretend he's tough. You see him, up here in Congress, he's giving his speeches and he thinks he's tough. But now he up against somebody who ain't tolerating his nonsense. And he's sitting there like, oh, shoot, she's mad. She's angry. She's black. Oh, just let her talk. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to be on the internets by telling a black gay woman to sit down and shut up because you're nothing more than a transphobe. You can't do that, Fartwell. Your career's over. So now you got to let her go ahead and give her speech to these woke folk out there in California. And I love what she's doing. Go to the next woke the Democrat politician and ask him the same stuff. Watch this.
So I don't care if you're on the Democrat side, the Republican side. We need to be on the women's side.
Thank you.
It's happening to our girls. It's happening to our women. And I'm here to let everyone know that this is happening. Open your eyes.
We got a couple sane people. A couple sane people. Now, where's Fartwell? Why aren't you getting on board with this, Farty? Why aren't you coming out talking about some out there? You know what? We have went a little too far with the transgender stuff. And there's no way that these men should be in your bathroom. But he can't do that. He can't do that. So now, what is he going to do? Give her some more. You know what? That's bad that happened to you. But just like the first one she confronted, where it's like trans women are women. And the audience tried to go ahead and say, boo, when she said, no, they're not. They're not women. They're men. Boo. She said, got up and said, no, you know what? Y'all shut up. Okay. All right. Me, as a black woman, I know ain't no other black women. And they all had to shut up. See, she know how to control the crowd when they get out of hand and try to go ahead and throw all the wokeness on her. So watch how she has to handle this crowd, because you know what they're going to do, y'all. Couple woke folk out in Cali is going to wear about the trans kids. Watch this dismount.
Millions of people behind black people.
Black people. You hear that? Let Fartwell know. The people that he claimed he loves are not on board with this transgender mess. Yeah, try it. Go ahead, Fartwell. Do a poll. Go out there and start asking black folks, how do you feel about the transgender movement with them being in women's bathrooms and in women's sports and their little kids? And I guarantee you, come back probably 95%, we don't like it. But they don't care about what black folks like. They just go ahead and cover all of that up with racism. Yeah, we don't want you looking at our stupid ideology. Just look at the racism and stuff until your kid comes home one day talking about that. Today I learned from the transgender on the bus who read a story to us and told me I was gender 13. Then you're going, what the heck did I vote for? Yeah, vote for people like this. That's what you'll get. And so now, let's end with the woke folk trying to check her.
Using our civil rights to push this shit.
You hear that? You're using our civil rights to push this shite. Thank you for calling that. But Tish, girl, if I was there right now, I'd get up and give you a hug. Start crying with you. Man, she said you're using civil rights to push this mess. And that's exactly what they're doing. And they're not just doing it with the trans movement. They're doing it with everybody. That's why they dropped calling us black, Latino, all of. No, we're all people of color. We want to bring you all together under one ideology, one mindset, one victimization, you know. So therefore, when one is offended, all is offended. We don't want you all to say, that ain't got nothing to do with black people. We ain't got nothing. No, when we talk about the legal immigrants, yes, it does. Because they're victims just like you were. It's just like slavery. It's just like slavery. They're oppressed too. So you should jump on board with our open borders. Yeah. Same thing with these transgender ideology and all this stuff. Oh, you know what? This right here is a civil rights issue. No, it's not. No, it is not. And she's calling this mess out.
If you want to be the governor, you need to do something about it, because I promise you this, I will not be the last to see of Tish Hyman, okay?
You hear that? I promise you this. This will not be the last time you hear it from Tish Hyman. She's going to be on their butts like a wasp. I don't know about you. You ever been out cutting grass or doing something, stumble across a wasp nest? Yeah, they will have their way with you until you escape into the house. Everywhere you running and swatting, they're lighting your tail up. So I hope she keeps lighting their tails up. But wait a minute. Yeah, we're not going to leave without seeing one woke person try to check Tish.
There are no trans kids. There are just children. Stop transforming children. No one can make a decision that young. When I was 12, I would have transformed.
You hear that? Oh, the Eric Swalwell. Okay. Now you're letting them have it too much. See, that's how woke folk are. When they sat back and said, okay, normally we would praise a strong, assertive black woman, this gay. Normally we'd praise her. But I'm going to step out on a limb here. I'm going to challenge her by trying to trump her infinity stones of wokeness with a kid, a trans kid. She's like, who? There are no trans kids. There are only kids. Okay? Yeah. Y'all are pushing this garbage on the kids. And I'm so glad that person gave us an opportunity for Tish to expose that stupidity too. Because see, where they really try to get you is focusing on the kids. And I'm going, that even makes me madder. When y'all are talking about trans people in society and they should be able to use the bathroom and all that stuff. And then when that gets blown up and you start going towards kids, I go, see, now I'm getting madder. I'm turning greener right now. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting more upset because you're now with the kids. And then you wonder why folks got a problem with you dirty, stinking, crazy people out here that support this nonsense. And I love the fact that Tish is calling it out. So hopefully we will keep our foot on the gas when it comes down to challenging, exposing, condemning, denouncing all of this stupid stuff. Just when we thought it was safe to go back into the water. Dun 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 dun. Transgenders. Man, I tell you, just go mind your own business, live your own life, stay out of women's bathrooms, stay out of women's sports, leave the kids alone, and you'll do fine. You'll do fine. But nope, somebody done told them to go ahead and infiltrate every area of society and tell them they have to accept you and embrace you and recognize your delusion. And tell them Fartwell sent you. That's the real problem. Those people are the real problem who encourage this nonsense.
There's some kings in the building. Do your fist up and show some respect.